Griffith Ford, Napa and Coastal Auto Parts, Pat's Pizza, Madigan Home Healthcare, Pioneer Times, Pioneer Broadband, Thompson and Hamill, Aroostook Limousines, Huber Engineered Woods, Jeans Electronics, County Physical Therapy, Katahdin Trust Company, White Smiles, Maine Baseball Academy, S.W. Collins, Nortrax, Herring Brothers. Now let's go down to the floor.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Kent Community High School, where we have the Hodgdon Hawks sitting at a record of 3-8 at number 19 in Class D, visiting your Fort Kent Community High School Warriors with a record of 9-2, sitting at number 3 in Class C. I am Dominic Rosnell, being joined by my partner here, Eric Werntgen. Eric, these guys played earlier in the season. It was a pretty one-sided affair, but a lot can change over that course of time. I believe that game was on the 21st of December. What are we expecting out of this one?
Yeah, early in the year. I don't know much about Hodgdon, Dom, but I know they're going to come in here and try and play with some confidence. But I really think Fort Kent is coming off that Caribou loss is going to really show up here tonight. But we will get a chance. It's so nice to have these new opponents on our schedule. We've seen Hodgdon obviously here, Southern Aroostook, and it's given us JV games too, Dom, which is awesome. We just had a thriller here. Gracious.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get an overtime out of that one.
I almost got tossed.
Beautiful. So we will quickly give you the injury report brought to you by County Physical Therapy. Whether you want to get back to sports, back to work, or simply back to living your life, County Physical Therapy can help. Visit one of their now 6 convenient locations or online at countypt.com to learn how CPT can help you. We fortunately, do not have any injuries to report. So the preventative measures are apparently just as effective as the rehabilitative ones. We have Eric Werntgen now down courtside with Coach Matt Oliver, and as soon as I can get his attention, we'll throw it to him.
Okay, thank you. I'm joined here by Coach Matt Oliver of the Hodgdon Hawks. Coach, how's your season going, and what do you see for the keys to the game tonight?
Well, we've had a lot of close games. This year. Our record could just as easily be 8-3 as opposed to 3-8. We've been in most of them. The kids play hard. They're going to continue to have to play really hard to beat this good Fort Kent team tonight. But they don't give up.
That's awesome. What do you see to maybe one or two keys to the contest tonight for the Hawks?
Well, we're going to have to get back in transition, prevent them from leaking out and picking up a lot of quick twos on the fast break. And we're just going to have to move the ball really well and look for the easy shot instead of forcing shots.
Great. Thank you very much, Coach. Good luck to you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Oliver. As soon as Coach Sear tidies things up here over at the scores table, we will get a word out of him. Coach Sear was kind enough to join us on the cast last night, and now he's going to be on the other end of the mic.
Okay, I'm joined here by Coach Chad Sear of the Warriors. Coach Sear, you saw the Hawks early this season, I believe December 21st down there. What do you see for the keys to this contest tonight?
Once again, same keys that we always have. We got to get out in transition, play big in our 13, make sure we got good rotations and communication when we go to man. We played them early this season, and it actually was the best game we played all season, so we're going to have to come out and play well to get a win tonight.
Great. Thank you, Coach. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Coach Sear and Eric, for getting to those guys. Managed to always have a hard time squeezing those in between the captain's meetings and the kind of usual last minute of warm-ups where they get those last few instructions in before the starting lineups are announced and the national anthem is played or sung. I believe it will be sung tonight by the wonderful Katie Hebert, who it's always a pleasure when she is able to perform that for us. So as you heard Coach Oliver say, the 3-8 record not necessarily indicative of the competitiveness of this squad this season. They've had several close ones that really could have gone either way, and as he said, their record could just as easily be the opposite of what it is. So they will hope that those fortunes turn over their way tonight. Fort Kent will be hoping for a little more of the same, a repeat of the first contest. We are going to now send it down to Mr. Scott Sivany, who will introduce our starting lineups and then give us our national anthem.
Welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for tonight's game between the visiting Hawks of Hodgdon High School and your Fort Kent Community High School Warriors. The Principals Association Fort Kent Community High School remind you to practice good sportsmanship during this event. Cheer for all the players. Respect the opposing team. Accept the decision of the officials. Be proud of your high school athlete. Please do not boo, taunt, and degrade anyone or any part of this contest. We would also like to remind everyone that Fort Kent Community High School is a tobacco-free campus. We thank you for your cooperation, and we thank you for your support of our high school athletes. Here are tonight's starting lineups for the visiting Hawks of Hodgdon High School, coached by Mr. Matt Oliver, assistant coach Mr. Galen Nickerson, and guard, freshman, number 32, Walker Oliver. At forward, a sophomore, number 23, Colin Barron. At guard, a senior, number 3, Josh Taylor. At guard, a senior, number 14, Josh Foster. And at forward for the Hawks, a senior, number 15, Seth Tapley. And now, the Fort Kent Community High School Warriors, coached by Mr. Chaz here, assistant coach, Mr. Larry Murphy. At forward, a sophomore, number 24, Evan Machine. At forward, another sophomore, number 25, Austin Revine. At guard, a senior, number 14, Stephen Pierce. At guard, a senior, number 15, your captain, Eden Perry. And I got another senior, number 4, your captain, Jason Rockwell. The managers for your Fort Kent Warriors, a senior, Aiden Sirwan, sophomore, Emily Fournier. The officials for tonight's contest are Mr. David DeMerchant and Mr. Bobby Russell. Please stand and remove your hat as we honor America with the singing of our national anthem. The national anthem will be sung by Community High School senior Katie Hebert.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright
Thank you, Katie, for yet again another wonderful rendition of our Star Spangled Banner. We have Mr. DeMerchant and Mr. Russell ready to do another fantastic job for us. A veteran officiating crew. Mr. DeMerchant's even ready to perhaps jump. Speaking of the jump, we are going to get our starting tip. As you heard, the starters for the visiting Hodgdon Hawks: number 3, Josh Kaler; number 14, Josh Foster; number 15, Seth Tapley; 24, Damian Sanders; and 32, Walker Oliver. And a slight change to the Warriors starting lineup: number 4, Jace Rocheleau; number 14, Stephen Pierce; 15, Eden Parody; number 24, Evan Deshane getting the start; 25, Austin Delisle.
Yeah, Deshane in. Looks like Bennett out tonight. Coaches probably saw something off the first matchup here, Dom.
Yeah, just a little different in styles between the two. Going to get a little more activity, a little more rebounding out of Deshane. Going to have no problem bringing Bennett's.
Early foul there on Rocheleau along the baseline. Picks up a cheap one. Nice charge taken there. I missed who took it for the Hawks.
Yeah, that's a benefit of not having the restrictive arc down into the basket there, because that's right where that one happened.
Baseball pass nicely out. Delisle got back, but what a throw.
Well recovered there by Delisle. Parody escapes pressure.
That was 14, Josh Foster with an absolute bullet.
Pierce gets the escape pass out top to Parody. He drives, gets that little floater that he's mastered, and that's good for the first 2 of the game.
Parody's shooting a blistering 65% from the floor right now, and he's super efficient. Talking to manager Aiden Sirwa before the game. Got a peek at some stats, and I was just blown away. 59% from behind the arc.
Wow, that 65 is usually something you see big man shooting from around the basket, not from your starting point guard. So freshman Walker Oliver seems to be doing a lot of the ball handling here early on. A deep 3 there from Foster is just long. That rebound is advanced up to Rocheleau, and he lays that in for 2. Fort Kent getting wise to the baseball pass attempts and recovers a little bit. That one is off the hands of 23, Karen.
Rocheleau coming into tonight 57 points away from 1,000, Dom.
Wow.
Make that 55, my friend.
Yep.
Countdown is on.
It is. It is. We're looking forward to see that one in the next probably couple games. So Delisle's going to trigger the inbound underneath his own basket, not finding anything underneath, so he's going to get Parody for that 3 up top, which is just short, though Deshane, having an instant impact with that energy and rebounding activity, gets the offensive rebound and puts it back up in for 2.
Nice finish by the lefty inside, but he gives a foul there coming back.
Yeah, Hodgdon is wasting no time in those inbounds after makes, misses, whatever it may be, and getting those outlets up quick.
Was that Foster again that threw that?
I believe
think
so.
it was.
And that was up to Seth Tapley, who laid that in with the harm, so he will go to the line for the and 1.
I think the Red Sox need some help in the bullpen. Maybe Foster's available.
Need some help as a manager.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So Karen there hounding Parody, knocking it out of bounds, but possession will stay with the Warriors. Pierce to trigger the inbound. They appear to be in a 3-2 half-court zone. Looking to probably going to be a little vulnerable at the high post, which is where you see
Wet
Shane
paint, wet paint, Dom. Got to get out of there.
Yeah, he caught it in the paint and really had nowhere to go with those couple defenders collapsing, and they kept him in there for 3 seconds, so he gets the violation.
Had a campfire going, some s'mores. Just can't do that in there, my friend.
Again, the long baseball pass attempt finds Tapley, but he's unable to control through the trees and knocks that one out of bounds.
You know, these teams played earlier. I wonder if that's an adjustment Hodgdon's making by throwing that long ball.
Yeah,
but we've seen it 3 times now.
Fort Kent does like to pressure and with numbers high, so they probably figure their best chance is playing the numbers game and going to their couple in behind. Delisle's shot there is blocked. He gets it back, though, and puts it back up for 2, showing some good stick-to-itiveness.
Great effort there by Delisle.
Fort Kent not being deterred by those long passes and still pressing. And Parody with a wonderful play to knock that one away. Save it.
That's beautiful.
Finds Pierce, who then gets it on to cousin Jace for the layup.
2 more.
Parody's not going to get an assist there, but a hockey assist.
10-2 early lead here for the Warriors, and it's going to be 12.
Delisle picks his pocket there and lays that one in, and that is going to prompt Coach Oliver to take a quick timeout. It is going to be, I believe, a 30. We'll get confirmation on that. And it is actually a full timeout, so we will take the 60 seconds as well on WFKT and WHOU.
Don't get flush-traded. Get Rick Hannigan Plumbing and Heating to handle all your pipes. Master Plumber Rick is ready to get your pipes back in action. Give Rick a call today at 538-7131 and like him on Facebook.
Scoville Building Supplies may be a little store, but it's a whole lot more. You can find most anything you need at Scoville Building Supplies: plumbing, painting, lumber, windows, or doors. Everything you will need for your construction, remodeling, updating, or building. Call Scoville Building Supplies today at 425-3192.
The road to planning your financial future can seem like an uphill battle, with countless goals and paths to choose from. The most suitable place to begin is with Thompson Hamel LLC for a free financial checkup. Thompson Hamel has many tools available to help you chart your course on your financial roadmap. Let them help guide you through all the phases of your life. To get to your destination, you have to start. Start today so you're better prepared for tomorrow. Thompson Hamel LLC. Your family, your future.
So we are back, and Fort Kent calling off the press a little bit, just kind of a token full court man at that point, easily retreating. They're going to kick that one out to Kaler, whose jumper is going to be off. Pierce comes down with that rebound. The nice outlet up ahead to Parody, who gets it over
just
to Jace.
Just beautiful. Textbook fast break. The ball did not hit the floor there.
Nope. Good advanced pass there by Pierce. That's one of those that sometimes you can get players have a hard time getting them to do it because it's not going to get them the assist. It's the pass that's going to lead to the assist. But very well done there to get Rocheleau that layup. Foster with it being guarded by Pierce. He's going to shoot around the top of that screen. That three is a long rebound, finally controlled by Delisle. He makes again that advanced pass to Rocheleau. Doesn't have anything immediately, but he makes that entry to Deshane, who then hit it back to him on the cut and contact there, and that one may have probably gone either way.
Yeah, I think they got Collar. Is that Collar pronunciation? But Kaler, sorry, from behind, a push before the charge.
Yeah. Rocheleau steps back in from the inbound, takes a three. That's no good. Deshane crashing the offensive boards, but only able to knock it out. Possession going to come over to the Hodgdon Hawks.
Hawks going to have to be careful here. Down 14-2, already burned a timeout, looking for some offense.
Rocheleau springs the trap there and forces a turnover out of Karen. That's going to give Pierce a layup on the other end. He's unable to finish through the contact, but Parody is there for the rebound and putback for two more.
Well, he gets a lot of those, Dom, and that's where you see the field goal percentage. I'm sure if you saw a shot chart, two more for Delisle on Parody, it'd be pretty impressive.
Oliver's going to be forced to burn his second here early in the first half of the first quarter. So that's a 16. We're going to take it as well on WHOU and WFKT.
This is Neil. Can I help you? You're where? I'll be right there. What'd you guys do?
Giving steals!
That's all you did?
Yes!
There's nothing wrong with that. I guess there is something wrong with giving away steals.
Still, this 2016 CRV SC, now only $17,995.
I don't know why.
They were good steals.
From kitchen excellence to building damage, owning your own restaurant comes with a lot of liabilities.
Among drivers, vehicles, and business property, there's a lot of exposure.
If our equipment fails, we know United Insurance has us covered.
For us, finding the right words for marketing campaigns is simple. Finding the right insurance is not. That's why it's nice to know United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
The United Insurance has us covered.
United Insurance has us covered.
So that inbound attempt stolen yet again. Rocheleau the advanced pass up to Delisle, who kicks it back out to Rocheleau. He's going to step in for that little 15-foot jumper, which is just short. Pierce is going to crash that offensive rebound, but was there a second late? He's going to get called for the foul.
Yep. Little traffic in there, and maybe a bit of a cheap one, but Hawks will get it on the baseline. Warriors still showing pressure. Looks like a 2-2-1. Fall back to man nicely. Jumper along the baseline is good for Seth Tapley for two.
That advanced pass was just able to be knocked away by Foster. Fort Kent's going to retain possession inbounds down in front of the Legs, Labby, and Friends and Family section. Pierce going to come over to do the honors. Gonna go direct into Rochelo, was just closed out before he could get that 3 off. Hodgdon still in there, 3-2 zone. That one's stolen away from Pierce.
Oh, Pierce going into that mat. Thank goodness it's there because he took a fall.
Yeah, fortunately, he was able to get vertical and absorb that contact with his shoulder instead of going in head first. They're going to not let Bennett check in as they're only going to be able to do so after the first free throw. The first one of which is up and good for Josh Foster. Bennett now will come in and replace Pierce.
Yeah, I like this Foster kid, a senior, number 14. Good athlete. You've already seen his arm, and nice run out there.
Very athletic. Bennett did check in for Pierce. Maybe just a quick wellness check on him after that collision. That second free throw by Foster was good.
Yeah, I know, but sorry about that. Back to action here.
So Foster with it, gets it back over to Oliver. Fort Kent now finally having a chance to play some half-court defense and doing so with the 1-3-1 zone. That 3 is no good, but rebound controlled by Tapley. Kicks it back to Oliver. He'll have a second crack at it, and that one just rims out. Not much luck of the bounce here thus far. Fading jumper on the baseline is no good. But they're going to get, I believe it was number 1 Tristan Jackman with a foul in the rebounding action. It was just his first. Hodgdon doing a little bit of pressing of their own. And that is stolen away.
Going down hard is Delisle.
Going to get him for a travel. Apparently not feeling that Foster did much wrong there and was jumped on rather than undercutting him. So fall to the ground does get the travel. Get it into Jackman, but he has nowhere to go on the baseline, so he just kicks it back out to Oliver. Freshman guard who seems to be given a lot of ball handling and, as you can see, shooting responsibilities as well. Delisle's going to be called for the foul there, kind of coming in a little heavy.
Bit of a frustration foul there, I think, Delisle, as he took a fall there. Thought he was fouled on the travel and came back there.
Swipe a little bit.
Just his first, Dom.
He's okay for now.
Feel like the Hawks are settling in here a little bit. If they can get a 3 to fall like that right on cue, they can get themselves back in this game.
Very good looking stroke there by the freshman.
Believe he may, I'd have to confirm it, but same last name as Coach Matt Oliver.
He's got the green light like a coach's son, so.
Sure does, freshman. I know Coach Oliver's daughter is a heck of a player, just in 7th grade. She's on the camera tonight, looks like filming, or was earlier.
Delisle's going to get fouled on the drive. They're going to say it was before he went into a shot attempt, so Fort Kent's going to inbound underneath their own basket.
I know another coach's son. She's sitting pretty close to me here.
He had a pretty green light, too. Bennett's going to trigger the inbounds. Gets it up to Rochelo up top, being closely guarded by Sanders. They're going to find a Shane in that high post who gets it right back to him on the nice give and go, which gets Rochelo a layup for 2.
Beautiful give and go.
Oliver with it back up top. Skips it back over to Tapley, but the feet got moving before the hands could put the ball down. He's going to get called for a travel.
Yep, too many steps.
So Bennett to trigger the inbound. Hodgdon still pressing, just seems to be a pretty basic 3-1-2-2 pressure. Though after a couple passes, they retreat. That pass up ahead to Duchesne is not caught cleanly, but he recovers. That pass attempt is knocked out. Right in front of Coach Matt Oliver. Fort Kent will retain possession.
So the Warriors playing Duchesne and Bennett together now. You know, the rotation here of late has been Duchesne coming in for Bennett. So playing the two bigs together.
Yeah, I think that's probably more a product of, like we said, we saw Pierce kind of take that heavy knock into the wall.
Oh, correct. Yeah, and he has 2 fouls, so maybe that was the other.
Yep. And that pass probably unexpected by Oliver and off his hands through his legs. So Fort Kent gonna get it turned over to them in front of their bench. Rushlow with it on the wing. Hodgdon still playing their 3-2. Shane comes to the high post to catch it. He jabs left, goes right, kicks it back out to Delisle. Runs through the lane and kicks it out to Rushlow for the 3 on the opposite corner. It's no good, but DeShane gets the rebound, gets it back over to Delisle. His shot from under the backboard is no good, but he's fouled in the attempt. He's going to go to the line for 2. I think they may have got Jackman for his second there. They did indeed. So first sign of foul trouble for Hodgdon.
I'm doing a horrible job with this scorebook. I'm going to have to go see Mr. Sivney here pretty quick.
We will get that rectified so we can have some accurate totals for you here at some point.
I think the Warriors have more than 6 points, but according to my book,
about 4 times that.
Don't fire me.
Second one is no good.
Once again, if the Hawks can string together a little run here, just trying to stay in this one. Foul there by Bennett.
Yeah, they have settled down after getting down. I believe it was 18-2 at its worst at first, but they're on a 7-6 recovery run since then. Jackman getting fouled there by Bennett, just his first. Can't get the inbound, so just throws it off his knee to have another crack at it.
Such key parts of basketball, the opening, and I always said the opening of the second half to see how you respond to what happened in the first. But 18-2 to this Warrior team at home is going to be a tough hill to climb for the Hawks.
Oliver pulled another deep throw, just no good. The rebound was controlled by Hodgdon, but the dribble afterwards lost out of bounds.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom. I believe you said Hodgdon was Class D, but I think they're C, my friend.
Oh, then the standings lied to me, but...
No, I could be wrong. It's but there is 5 classes in basketball, as you know. But I thought they were still in with us in Class C.
They're one of those schools that it seems like there's something different every year.
Correct. Look at this, and 1 by Rushlow.
Then either C or D. Hodgdon, Holton rather, is usually either B or C, bouncing around. So
correct.
We can confirm that for you, but as you said, Jace Rushlow is going to get the extra free throw added after that made basket.
For you kids watching, a jump stop, head and shoulder fake, got the kid in the air and then finished. Just beautiful. Misses the free throw short as Dom checks the heels. Warriors will get, the Hawks will get a sub from the JV game star here, number 11 checking in. That's Troy Hipsley. Sophomore. Had a great game for them. We're going to have to watch him here in the future.
You are correct, Eric. They are, in fact, in Class C this year.
It's not often that I'm correct.
It's not. That's why we'll give you credit when you are. Bennett's going to take that 3, and that is just short and up off the top of the backboard, but not hitting anything behind it. Offensive rebound to DeShane. He'll keep the possession alive.
You have to watch the clock here, Dom. 10.
Last 10. Rushlow may be looking to get a high screen. Takes a very deep 3, and that just rims out, though he does so early enough for an offensive rebound.
Look at this. Look at this. Parity again.
Crashing the offensive glass. Gets the offensive rebound. Is fouled on the putback attempt, so he will get 2 free throws here in the last 2. See if they can push their lead up here to as many as 17. Very early on, that first free throw is up and good. I believe he's been shooting free throws just as well, if not better, as he has been shooting everything else.
Yeah,
thus far.
I want to say high 70s. I don't recall exactly. I got to get my hands on Aiden's stat program. It'd be nice to have right up here. Sure, that wouldn't be too tough to do.
Definitely just jinxed him as he missed the second. And that is going to conclude the first quarter, where the Warriors lead the Hodgdon Hawks by a score of 27-11. We will be back in 60 on WHOU and WFKT.
This is Ben Adams from Priority Auto Sales. Listen, I know you've been seeing a lot of these orange plates around town lately, and trust me, I'm not just paying people to drive around in our vehicles all day. Every day we're selling cars, trucks, and SUVs. Why? It's simple. Discounted prices up front, great selection, and low pressure sales. We're simply not playing the games. We really are creating a new way to shop for a used vehicle. Check us out at yourpriorityauto.com and like us on Facebook. Priority Auto Sales, Route 1 in Holton.
Madigan Healthcare Services provides a continuum of healthcare, from skilled nursing facility, rehab therapy, to home healthcare.
After 5 days in the hospital, they suggested that I come to the Madigan. The level of care, the service, the respect that they showed me, even the aftercare, everything about it was really excellent, and I feel healthy. So the services that I've received at the Madigan have enabled me to get back to those things that I really love to do.
So we are back with second quarter action now. We have Hodgdon's going to get first possession, attacking right to left. Oliver's going to look to receive a high screen.
Always love to see a freshman who's playing varsity minutes, as we're seeing with Oliver here, Walker Oliver.
Nice catch and drive by Seth Tapley there for a quick 2. So we'll see if Hodgdon may have maybe found something that's going to work for them. Delisle with the nice drive and kick to the opposite block.
Yep, great tie up there. 2 Hawks converging on parity.
Yep, preventing the layup there. The possession arrow, though, will keep things with the Warriors underneath their own basket. Bennett trigger the inbound, gets it into Delisle in the corner, skips it up top to Parity. Rocheleau gets it right back to him. He's going to take that 3, and that is pure.
Delisle in the corner. Something he can do, and I'd like to see him do more of it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, this half-court 3-2 zone may lend itself to all sorts of people getting three-point opportunities. Rocheleau with the leak out.
Blew the layup, but
may have been a little contact there. However, no quit in these boys as
Parity gets it back to Rocheleau.
Steals it right back, gets it over to him for 2. So Fort Kent jumping out to an early 19-point lead. Tapley dribbles out of that corner, gets it up top to Hipsley. Gets it back to Foster. He's going to take the straight on 3, and that is good. So another 3 for Josh Foster. Three-point shot keeping these boys in it. Shane with the good attempt at passing it across the lane, but it was into the shins of Rocheleau. He's unable to handle it. However, Hodgdon player, I didn't quite catch who, stepping out of bounds as they try to recover that, so it's going to keep possession with the Warriors.
Fort Kent has been really unselfish here, almost to a fault on a couple possessions, but you love to see that.
Bully on that last dead ball checked in Ethan Bully for his first action, replacing Eden Parity, getting a well-deserved rest. Delisle's reach takes it away. Bully gets it right back to him, and he turns the corner for another quick 2. So a lot of the offense here coming off steals in the ensuing transition. Tapley unable to finish that one, and Rocheleau comes down with it and attack the other way. Find Bennett corner. Both there's passing and cutting. That one unable to be handled by Deshane. Oliver ends up with it. Takes that layup for 2. So Hodgdon feasting on some turnovers and ensuing transition as well. Pass up ahead to Bennett. He makes a nice bounce pass across to Evan Deshane, who is the gracious recipient and lays that one in for 2.
Another fundamental fast break there. Great bounce pass by Bennett.
Oliver's going to take that 3. It is no good. Rebound down to Deshane. Another nice advanced pass finds Rocheleau. He makes a nice quick no-look pass to Bennett, whose shot is off. However, Deshane, ever active, crashes, gets that offensive rebound and puts that one back up. Coach Oliver is going to use his 3rd timeout. This one's going to be a 30, so we will take the 30 as well, WHOU and WFKT.
Be good for Nana, okay? I love you.
That's not me.
A moment like this is decades in the making. The County Federal Credit Union, partnering with you to achieve financial success so you can enjoy the moments that matter. CountyFCU.org.
So Fort Kent calls off the press. They're going to be content to defend in the half court. As of now, looks like a man-to-man defense, which we haven't seen a ton of in the half court for them. That 3 by Foster was no good. Rushlow is going to drive, and Foster tried to draw the charge call there, didn't get it, probably correctly so.
Yeah, there's been 2 of those no calls, which Delisle rightfully so too. Hawks just trying to draw some calls, but
you don't want to use the F word, but that may have been a bit of a flop.
Watch your mouth. 2 more for Rushlow.
That one knocked away from behind by Bully, though they will charge him with the foul.
Yeah, he's got to move his feet there instead of trying to get the wraparound tap. And the Hawks are in the bonus.
So early on, Fort Kent picking up their 7th team foul, so it'll be 1-1 for the 2 fouls after this.
You know, transition is key, and as you look up at the scoreboard, 40 points already on the board for Fort Kent. And really not out of many half-court sets if you think about it.
A lot of steals and fast break layups the other way.
That's why they're going to be a tough opponent in Class C, is they just love to run and pretty fundamentally sound.
First free throw by Foster was good, as is the second. So Hodgdon still employing their full court press. Rushlow is going to kind of just clear everyone out and handle it himself. Hodgdon obliges and retreats. So Bully with it in the corner. He drives baseline. A nice kick across to Bennett. He's going to take the 18-footer. That one is just off, though. Very well done there by Bully to stick around. He gets the offensive rebound.
Stay tuned, folks. We are going to get Dom Rosignol's NFL playoff picks as well as his Super Bowl pick if you're real lucky here, so stay tuned for that.
As long as you don't make me stick with the ones I had at the beginning of the playoffs.
Nope, clean slate, bud. Clean slate going into the weekend. Got to love this time of year. Foster finds himself back at the line. Hawks really have some nice pieces here.
They do. Some very good athletes. A little confusion as to if that was a 1-and-1 foul shot or 2, but I think he was in the act of shooting when he was fouled, so it is a 2 free throw trip.
I can't remember that far back in that position, but
he will take the second one as he sinks it. So Sear getting pressured full court, gets it to Rushlow, who makes the nice advanced pass up ahead.
just a little too high, but what an outlet. Shows the strength of Rushlow there.
Yeah, Bully doing a good job to going up and getting it, but unable to control it completely. So that's going to be out of bounds to Hodgdon. Hipsley with it on the wing, finds Foster again. He's kind of taken over a lot more of the ball handling duties early. It's a quick 3 taken there by number 12, Caleb Nash, which is no good. Rebound fought for on the ground, come away with by Deshane. Rushlow is going to do the jump stop, which is no good, but again, Bully, ever active with the offensive rebound, finds the diving Evan Deshane, but they're going to get him with the charge. Foster rewarded for that take. Not going to be free throws, though, as it was a team control foul. So 1 and 1 do not apply.
Not on the player control.
So you know how sometimes you make underclassmen carry in the bags and the water bottles?
Yeah.
Well, apparently we make them clean up the wet spots in the court as well, as they just sent Walker Oliver over to get the broom.
That's nice to see. Delisle back in for Deshane.
So he's looking forward to his junior year when he'll be able to tell a freshman to go get the broom. So being hounded by Keegan Sear, a good battle of the freshmen up there. Get it back to Foster. He's going to take another corner 3. That one no good. Rebound control by Delisle. He makes the advanced pass up to Bully, who attacks himself, but maybe overpass there as he tried to get it to Rushlow. A little bit of freneticism here, the ball being knocked around. Hipsley's going to drive and wildly throw one up off the bottom of the backboard.
Nice job there. 2 more for Foster.
Well done to finish that with a left hand around the defense. They're going to get him with a blocking foul, though. That is going to now send Rushlow to the line for Fort Kent's first 1 and 1 free throw situation. So 2 minutes and 37 seconds remaining here in this second quarter. Things have kind of settled down for Hodgdon. Fort Kent leading by a score of 42-23, as you can see on our Napa Auto Parts scoreboard. Rushlow's first and only free throw, no good.
Well, you think about the 18-2 start, Dom, and that's the difference of this game right now.
Yeah, Hodgdon has definitely settled down
This
since
kid
then.
is going to be a player, folks. Absolute player. I tell you what. Walker Oliver, remember the name there. Just a turnaround the baseline by the freshman.
Yeah, good-looking jump shot there.
Boy, is that nice to see.
So Coach Sears seen about enough of that, and he's going to take himself a full timeout. So we will take the 60 as well in WHOU and WFKT.
Tired of the same old boring meals? Try something new this week. TNT Takeout at 69 High Street in Holton has what you're looking for.
And believe me, the name doesn't lie. The food is dynamite. Every pizza is loaded with lots of gooey cheese and delicious toppings, from traditional pepperoni to barbecue chicken, combination to vegetarian pizza, or all meat.
You can grab their specials or enjoy salads to food off the grill, Mexican seafood, and hot or cold subs. TNT Takeout, the convenience store that has it all.
Call 521-5250.
Out here, builders choose Advantech products to provide a durable base that helps prevent bouncing and warping. So in here, you can enjoy the beauty of luxurious finished floors without worrying about pops, squeaks, or creaks. Because out here, and in here, there's no better sound than the peace and quiet that comes from Advantech products. The flat-out best for a quiet, stiff floor.
That ball was inbounded to 22 TJ Fitzpatrick, who I believe is in for his first action. And just as quickly, Troy Hipsley with the three, cutting Fort Kent's lead down to 14. They're going to get Delisle for the double dribble there. Yeah, he did. He almost got away with it, that little roll over to his left hand, but the dribble had stopped with the ball on the ground, so that was technically picking it up and dribbling again. So he's charged for the double dribble. Oliver's going to get a high screen here, come off it, take the, again, you see the nice pull-up jumper, a little short with that one though. Sear clears it up ahead. Rushlow's going to drive and take the strong layup and finish that for two.
There you see the vertical. 31 inches, a school record here in the fitness tests by our top-notch physical educators.
We've got one at least, that's pretty good, but but Mr. Thibodeau's not here today. That three there by Mr. Nash.
Who's the other guy?
No good. Some bum.
Scrappling here right in front of our living room.
They're going to give that one, say that was off of Hipsley last. Fort Kent's going to retain possession.
He's a nice player, too. I like the future here, too, of the Hawks. Foster is a senior, but Oliver Hipsley, is that what you said?
Troy Hipsley.
Troy Hipsley, number 11. And they have a big man coming up through. He's on the end of the bench. But you can't teach height. He must have been a good 6'6", 6'7" in the JV game.
Yeah, big boy. That one there.
Delisle on the glass, Mr. Clean.
So Oliver taking on more ball handling responsibilities here. Kick that out. Hipsley, why not? He's going to try it again. That one just off the back of the rim. Rebound knocked around, finally controlled by Fitzpatrick. They get it out to Oliver. He's going to drive left, a little head fake pull up. It's no good, and Delisle with the good rebounding position there is going to draw, I believe, Tristan Jackman's third
Might
foul.
be his third. He's going right to the bench. Stay tuned, folks. We're going to interview Mike Vazin here, the manager up at Lonesome Pines Trails here in Fort Kent. Bring you a little info on a fabulous little mountain that we have here in Fort Kent.
He's going to be our guest on the Katahdin Trust halftime show.
Might even get Dom on skis here some point, rather than those Air Jordans.
If Jordan makes skis or ski boots, he might be able to get me up there.
I'll look into that. I'm sure he does.
First one by Delisle was good. Second one is as well.
An absolute huge one for the Warriors Monday when they go to Woodland, Dom.
That's always one that you circle on the calendar for sure, especially when you have to make the trip down there.
Become quite a rivalry between these two teams. And Woodland will be back up here for senior night. First Saturday in February. I don't want to throw out the wrong date, but whatever that first Saturday in February is, it'll be senior day here in the Coliseum. Self-titled by me.
It is the home of the Warriors. So Delisle with another drawing of a foul with his good boxing out rebounding position. He draws Caleb Nash's first, and he's going to go to the line for what is now a 2-shot foul.
This just in, Jason Garrett has agreed to be the offensive coordinator for my New York Football Giants, so we can lose some more games next year.
So he's staying in the division.
Told you, Jake. Jake, our stat guy here, Jake Hebert.
He will be reading us some of those.
So we got the
stats that he's-
Patriots special teams guy and the Cowboys former head coach.
Yeah. If you can't beat him, steal him, I suppose.
Nice backdoor cut there by Hipsley, and Delisle going to pick up. What a pass, too.
Good find, good cut there by Hipsley. Delisle preventing the layup.
Colin Karen put an absolute thread-the-needle pass to Hipsley.
He's going to go to the line for 2. Only 11.8 seconds remaining here in this first half.
Dom's getting his half-court shot tickets out here. Or is that your 50-50, bud? You don't know.
I feel like it's both, is it not?
Nope, there's two separate ones going on here. Well, we're all hoping to see you hoist one from half. Shot's good there by Hipsley.
I actually hit one of those in Van Buren.
Did he make both of those?
Back,
well, I'll figure it out after this.
I believe he did.
After I talk to Mr. Sivney, he's going to probably not be too happy with my efforts here on the scorebook.
Talk about two different ends of the spectrum there. Someone who keeps as pristine a book as you can.
Hey, I cleaned my office this year for the first time in about 3 years.
They're going to say that.
Yeah, steps first. Yeah. Happy feet down there by Booley.
The catch then steps as opposed to getting the feet ready before the catch. So
James Harden can get away with it, but not you, Ethan.
Rushlow steals that inbound, just gets his shot under the cranked up backboard on the side, but the three is no good, and that ends the first half with Hodgdon chipping away into the deficit, but Fort Kent still with a commanding lead of 49-30. We are going to take a 5-minute break and come back with our halftime show in 5.
Want that special item for this year's high school basketball season to show your team support? Cushman & Sons, locally owned and operated in Presque Isle, has team sportswear and will do custom embroidery, screen printing, logo design, digital and printing, as well as banners, decals, and other vinyl works. Cushman & Sons also can design trophies, awards, and add specialty items. Cushman & Sons, 764-3833 or CushmanandSonsInc.com. And don't forget to visit and like their Facebook page. If you can think it, Cushman & Sons will say, yeah, we can do that.
Lincoln Power Sports is the leading ATV, snowmobile parts, accessories, and outdoor equipment dealer in Lincoln. Whether you're looking for the latest new products from BRP, Can-Am, Skidoo, or today's best clothing and accessories, we've got it. It's no wonder riders and customers trust Lincoln Power Sports for ATV and snowmobile service and installation of parts and accessories. Stop by our store or browse our extensive online catalog from anywhere in the world. Call 207-794-8100. We would love to hear from you.
Get a jump on your future by exploring your possibilities at Northern Maine Community College. The team of faculty and staff at NMCC will position you for a lifetime of success. With over 35 degree and certificate programs, including our newest offerings in water treatment technology, you will be amazed at how quickly your new skills will open a world of opportunity. Visit us online today at nmcc.edu. Northern Maine Community College. Succeed here.
Outfit your vehicle for tough jobs with commercial truck body and accessories at Main Equipment in Herman, Maine. At Main Equipment Company, we sell and install truck bodies, lift systems, garbage removal applications, and snow and sand spreading applications. Storage boxes and bed liners is also available. Call us at 207-848-5738. Dump bodies, hook lift hoists, truck bodies, sand and salt spreaders, rubbish packers. The right fit for your truck. The premier company in the state of Maine. Main Equipment Company.
Hi from Jeans, where you'll find better TV and more ways to enjoy it. Get 190 channels for $59.99 a month with Dish. Plus, get a free voice remote on us. And remember, we're also trained Nest Pros and deliver white glove service for all kinds of smart home solutions, like the Google Nest Learning Thermostat or the Google Nest Cam Outdoor, which lets you look after your home from anywhere so you can travel worry-free. So come and visit our newest location on Stillwater in Bangor, or visit us online to find a local store near you.
County Ag and Turf Supply is at its new home on 7 Dow Siding Road in Caribou, offering the same great service. Randy and Jerry are working hard to supply the county with the best products. They offer Blue Seal Feed, Sentinel, Inspire, and Dynasty and Triple Crown for your equine, Home Fresh Extra Egg and Multi-Flock Pellets, and Crumples and Mealworm for your poultry, Entrust Pet Food for your cat or dog, Minerals for your beef and dairy. They have feed for all your livestock. County Ag and Turf Supply also has wood pellets, lubricants, and of course, Willow the Blue Seal Rabbit on the premises. Stop by County Ag and Turf Supply today.
Aroostook Limousines and Ace Rent-A-Car get you there in style. Aroostook Limousines has 8 and 12 passenger limousines and a 20 passenger party bus for evenings out, proms, weddings, birthdays, concerts, whatever the celebration. Travel anywhere in-state. And Ace Rent-A-Car specializes in insurance rentals and has locations in Presque Isle, Holton, and Patton at Savage Paint and Body. Ace offers everything from compact cars to vans. Ace Rent-A-Car. We do it right and we make it easy. Reach both businesses at 768-7368.
MMG Insurance is a proud sponsor of high school basketball. Founded in 1897 and based in Presque Isle, MMG has independent insurance agents across Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Pennsylvania, and Virginia. MMG has recently received a national award in innovation, was recognized as the Maine Company of the Year by the Maine Insurance Agents Association, and again named among the best places to work in Maine. Find out more about MMG by visiting our website, mmgins.com. MMG Insurance, protecting your piece of the world.
For drivers from Patton to Bangor and everywhere in between, buying from Thornton Brothers is a rewarding experience.
At Affordable Plumbing, we buy all our vans through Thornton Brothers. Not only do they have excellent customer service, but I'm treated like family when I walk through the door.
Get a fresh start with great deals on select new 2019 and 2020 Ram trucks and vans during the Start Something New sales event. Thornton Brothers in Lincoln, your hometown dealer, wherever your hometown may be.
TheCounty.me, your source for county-wide sports, including scores and highlights from the Greater Holton, Presque Isle, and Caribou regions. We also are the source for all the latest daily news and community happenings for readers of the Holton Pioneer Times, the Star Herald, and the Aroostook Republican and News coverage area. Visit us now on the web at thecounty.me.
Second. Why does Fit Radio keep doing that? It's pissing me off. I'm gonna play a TikTok song here.
Down courtside, and he is being joined by, as he mentioned, Mr. Voisin, who runs and operates the Lonesome Pine Trails Mountain, and he is going to speak to him about that.
The light's red. It's good. Okay, we're joined here by General Manager Mike Voisin of Lonesome Pines Trails here in Fort Kent. Mike, tell us a little bit about Lonesome Pines and what one could expect upon a visit to your facility.
Yeah, sure. We're having a really good year this year. We've got lots of snow. We've had great conditions to start. Christmas break has been phenomenal this year. Best one in the last 5 years. Our private lesson program is going really good this year. So we're looking forward to having lots of new members in the future here.
Mike, tell us a little bit about what you offer inside the lodge as far as food, beverages, and whatnot.
We've got a full kitchen, a lot of fried foods. We have a salad bar going here too. Besides that, anything you want to order. We have big salads you can order, Caesar salads, different items on the menu.
Awesome. And I mean, I know I'm probably one of the best skiers you see there, but on a serious note, you get skiers of all ages, which is awesome to see. You've got a T-bar there, a rope tow, and what I really like now for especially the snowboarders and the freestyle type skiers is the trail system you put up there a little bit. You got some rails. Talk a little bit about that.
We've got a terrain park going on the Reservoir Trail for the younger kids and even the older adults that like to hit some rails with their boards and skis. Gives a little bit of excitement to a smaller hill that we are for the community, while the other beginners can ski further down the hill on the Founders Trail.
That's awesome. So this is General Manager Mike Vazin for Lonesome Pines Trails here in Fort Kent. You can Google it or go right to their website, but come on up and hit the trails here in Fort Kent. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Mike. We will now have stat guy Jake Hebert is going to read us his individual secondary stats. We still have to kind of confirm and make accurate our scoring totals, but he will at least give us the rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks for some notable totals. Jake.
Ethan Bully got 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Jace Veschelo got 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Steven Pierce had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. And Evan Deshane had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. For the Hawks, Tristan Jackman had 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Foster got 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And Damian Sanders got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals.
Thank you, Jake. We have about a minute remaining here in the halftime. We'll just keep it right here. Actually, scratch that. We'll go ahead and take a quick 1-minute break and be back for the beginning of the third quarter after 60 seconds from here on WHOU and WFKT.
At the Maine Baseball Academy, our top priority is to create an experience of advanced learning and skill development for all ages. The YMCA indoor turf facility has many resources that we use to our advantage while developing young athletes. Our top-tier coaching staff includes Director of Operations Ryan Lincoln and John Fry, Searsport District High School, Cody Collins, Bangor Christian Schools, and Cam Archer, Old Town High School. Follow us on Facebook at Maine Baseball Academy or call today for more information.
Hello, this is Tony Bowers at Bowers Funeral, and we want to wish good luck to all area basketball teams, boys and girls, as you strive for the gold ball at the end of the season. We are proud to be a part of your communities and our family serving your family since 1900. Good luck, play hard, and above all, be good sportsmen.
So we are back here for the beginning of the second half. Hodgdon Hawks are going to have first possession attacking left to right. They begin that possession with a 3 by Josh Foster that is no good. Rushlow is going to come down and get it into Pierce, who I believe is getting his first action since checking out with that early foul trouble.
Yep, Pierce spent some time there on the bench, takes nope, and he's going to pick up 3 here, so a frustrating evening here for the senior Stephen Pierce.
They may be able to roll with him, though, with the third foul here. Hopefully he can maybe use this as an opportunity to try to play within the foul trouble and not pick up that 4th. They do have a pretty comfortable 21-point lead, so.
I don't know who's keeping the stats here in the first half, but we're going to attempt to review scoring. And
Shane with a nice spin move around Foster. The shot is no good, however, but Delisle with the rebound, he's going to turn that corner hard and come back out from under the backboard to knock it in for 2.
Great take there by Delisle.
Oliver coming down the other way. He's going to take that jump shot over. I believe it was Deshane. No good, though. Rebound down to Delisle again. Coming back down this left quarter, the little hesitation, and seen that movie before. He puts that one in for 2 as well.
All on the left side here by Delisle. Natural righty.
Lyle all over the place, now getting that steal along the baseline. Nice threading of the needle up ahead to Deshane, whose layup is blocked but also fouled.
You're just exhausted watching him. I mean, it's up and down and up and down, and it's amazing. It's quite a style of basketball.
I'm having a hard time even narrating what's happening at the pace that it's being done. So Deshane is going to go to the line for 2. I can keep up with free throws. His first one just rims off.
Deshane, an avid Milwaukee Bucks fan. Random stat of the day. So after the loss by my Celtics last evening to the Bucks, he gave me a hard time today.
Let's see if he becomes a Heat fan in 2021 when Giannis takes his talents to South Beach.
Is that the prediction? The bold prediction here by Dom.
That's what we're going to go with. I don't think there's any way he's staying.
Is there going to be another decision party, or?
Well, I don't think he'll make as much of a spectacle of it as LeBron and his boys did, but that one knocked out to the admissions table, last off of Delisle, so Hodgdon inbounding, though in a tough spot to inbound, as shown by the interception by Rushlow. Probably thought about throwing that one up ahead to parity, but would have been probably a high-risk, low-reward pass. High-risk, low-risk, high-reward shot there, though, by Deshane as he sinks the elbow jumper, pushing Fort Kent's lead up to 17. I think Foster might have gotten away with a little swinging of the elbow there that hit parity. However, he plays possum a little
Brady to Edelman, and
he actually caught
first
this one
down.
Sorry, I'm still bitter.
Who threw that pass? Right there.
That was
Starbucks?
Rushlow, I thought.
Heck of an outlet.
So Parity fouled in that layup attempt. He's going to go to the line for 2.
Did we jinx him? No, he knocks that one down.
First one is good. Second one is as well, probably because we didn't mention how great of a free throw shooter he is before that.
Yeah, blame it on me again.
I said we. Pierce with a good positional defense there.
Yeah, Pierce playing good fundamental D, doesn't want to foul.
Foster does split though and gets off the 15-foot jumper, but that's no good. Quick outlet up ahead to Deshane. He's gonna
great push by Giannis. Evan.
He's gonna look off the defender and finish that one over for 2.
You know, I think sometimes I know myself as a player, Dom, played a little better when I had 3 fouls because I couldn't reach, I couldn't go for as many blocks and whatnot. You know, just play good hard D.
Yeah, it makes
with
you
your body.
Kind of disciplined and hyper-focused. And
nice shot there along the baseline by Caller.
good hit there.
A long 2.
You could tell what he thought about that shot with how long he held the follow-through for. I like it.
2 points, Rushlow.
Nice jump stop there to get himself over to the left side of the basket and finish off the backboard.
Not sure what the count's on there. Jumper, another jumper along that base, a hot spot there on the baseline.
Has become a hot corner. Tapley with the deed that time. Delisle drives and kicks to Pierce. He's going to take the setup dribble to his right and drain that 3. So apparently more comfortable with the step back than the catch and shoot.
Pierce, the smooth lefty.
It always looks better when it's a lefty for some reason.
We're going to call him the Truth. Do you think that's been used yet for anybody with the last name Pierce?
Yeah.
Stephen Pierce, the Truth. Would Paul be upset with that, or is that trademarked?
I'm sure it is. Well, as long as we don't profit off of it, I think we'll be okay. Rushlow with the pull up there from 12 is no good.
What
Parity though with the rebound.
Oh, he blew the layup, but what a move.
Rims off. Foster changing ends quickly. He's going to attack the basket and dump it off down to Sanders, whose layup is good.
Sanders does get 2.
Rushlow's going to take one from the corner right in front of us, and that one is good.
All net, Dom. Just a flat-out shooter.
That long outlet attempt is over the head of Sanders out of bounds. Fort Kent's going to get possession back. And I'm not sure when it happened, but all of a sudden Fort Kent's up 33. I feel like I just said they were up 18. Those points came quick.
We might get the Isaac Jerson, that's the big man, number 34, the Taco Fall chant here towards the end of this contest. The big fella, get in there.
They'll want to see him make an appearance. Rushlow's going to try the other corner. That one not as kind to him. Rebound knocked out by Sanders on the good crash by Delisle. Fort Kent's going to retain possession.
Last check, Warriors in third in Class C, Dom? Is that correct? Behind Dexter and GSA, I believe. No, Central Rustics up there.
Yes, I believe. Central Rustic Panthers of Mars Hill are holding firm in first.
And they got 2 games here with the Warriors coming up that are going to be very intense.
They usually scratch that, always are. That one knocked away, but recovered by Parody, who gets it to Pierce. He's going to drive the lane. He's going to take the little soft
nice
teardrop
floater there by the lefty.
Just drops for him. Oliver's back here tying a shoe, and actually probably
Pierce
Hodgdon there is at the attack with odd numbers.
Yep, sorry about that, Dom.
No
Pierce
worries.
already with 7 points in this third quarter.
He's making up for the lost time from the first half.
You know, I've seen him just get more and more confident. Anytime you come to a new school like Pierce did, he did have some history here, but at MDI and coming here, and just gets better every game.
Yeah, Coach Oliver is going to take his last of his 30-second timeout, so we will take a 30 as well on WHOU and WFKT.
Nortrax is your John Deere construction and forestry equipment dealer for the entire state of Maine. Whether you're working hard in the woods or digging in the dirt, Nortrax has the new and used heavy equipment you need. Count on Nortrax for 24-hour parts and service support, plus around-the-clock machine monitoring with JD Link. Our service technicians, parts specialists, and product support technology reps are here to serve you. We stand ready as your John Deere construction and forestry equipment team in Maine.
Shane with the quick catch and shoot that is no good. Rebound down to Sanders. Hodgdon coming back the other way. That hot pass into Tapley is unable to be controlled. And out of bounds to Fort Kent. So Rushlow with it, setting things up, attacking this now appears to be still the 3-2 defense.
You know, I heard a comment the other day after the Caribou game, and I didn't get a chance to check it, but they said this Fort Kent offense put up 65 on Caribou and Pierce for 3 more. The truth. 65 points was the most Caribou has given up this year. Now, Caribou put up 91 or whatever it was, but, you know, it just speaks to the capability here of this Fort Kent offense. And
yeah, I do believe that would be the most that they would have given up because they are usually much more defensively sound than that, though not to say that that total wasn't a product of Fort Kent's execution versus just Caribou not playing well. I think Fort Kent is fully capable of putting those numbers up. Little infighting there on the rebounding action, and 2 Hodgdon teammates going to team up to knock that one out of bounds. I think particularly in that Caribou game you speak of was, you maybe say, Pierce's smaller version of a coming out party. He did have a very confident looking showing that game.
Yeah, and I told Jace Rushlow the day after that if you can put up 28 points against one of the best teams in the state, that tells me you probably could play at the next level. He does have some college dreams, as does Pierce, in conversation with him this week.
Shane kicks it up top to Rushlow, who splits the defenders up top. Nice recovery to kick that out to Parody, whose 3 is no good.
I did jinx him today, didn't I?
You did. Long outlet there, gets to Oliver. He gets the open 3. That is no good. Pierce comes down with that rebound. Delisle's going to look to attack with some odd numbers.
Oliver even made that miss look bad. Good, I'm sorry. Rushlow, pullback.
Little step back attempt was no good.
I had a coach tell me one time that a back rim 3 is better than a front rim. He called that an NBA miss. I don't forget which coach that was,
yeah,
but something to be said about that. I mean,
no, I endorse that. I know the one thing I always tell my shooters is don't be short. If you're short, it will not go in. If it's long, at least you have a chance.
It's a great point. This one,
Rushlow needed all 31 inches of that vertical to go up and get that one. Then the
great
nice find
pass.
down to
no. I don't know if Delisle ever had possession, but all the same.
Yeah, Mr. Merchant's going to give him a travel there. I'd probably agree with you. I'm not sure if he ever had possession, and you need possession to travel. Though Rushlow takes it right back and looks to attack the other way. No
1 minute remaining here in the third, as you see.
This has been a fast-moving, not just period, but game. Nice kick out there to Rushlow for the 3, and that one just rims out. Though Delisle, another good offensive rebound. Gets it over to Deshane for a quick 2.
I get caught watching this game. It's hard to keep score.
It is very entertaining. I can see why that would happen. Oliver, the quick 3. That one rims off. Lyle's outlet up to Rushlow. Gets there on the bounce. He's going to take the contested layup and spin that one up and in for 2. Well, Kent might crack 80 here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they're just rolling here. I'm DJing and I just scared some people.
It's never a bad time for the Bulls. 98 Bulls introduction song.
Yeah, apologize, folks.
Pass up ahead to Delisle, unable to finish, but gets his own rebound. Stumbles out of there, but keeps that dribble alive like Curly Neal. Coach Shear's going to kind of relieve his team there from that frenetic possession. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well in WHOU and WFKT.
Pioneer Fiber to the Home is now available in Holton, Sherman, Stacyville, Calais, and Baileyville. Streaming live events in high definition like high school basketball is best viewed with the most stable and fastest connections. Pioneer Broadband delivers state-of-the-art fiber directly into your home to handle all of your most demanding internet needs. Don't get left behind with slower technology. Get the fiber you need. Pioneer Broadband.
So we're back for the last 12 seconds here. Delisle's going to set things up top. Receives that high screen from Deshane. He's going to look to get right to the basket. Nice sidestep around Jackman for the 2, and they won't have time to do anything with it after. Rushlow almost steals that and gets a last half-second shot up. However, it's no good, and Fort Kent does crack the 80-point barrier before the end of the third with a lead of 80-36. We will take a 60-second between period timeout and be back on WHOU and WFK TV after.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. Sorry. You could also light a pile of money on fire.
Sorry.
Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
We all know a Aroostook County winter isn't much fun, but it can be with the right equipment. Holton Tire Company at 76 Myrna Street is your boss plow dealer and carries the King of Snow Aaron snowblowers. Full service department with parts in stock.
Steelstone Industries in Holton is your location for gravel, salt, sand, paving, and plowing. Groundwork materials of all kinds and equipment to move it. We now offer heavy equipment and truck repair at our shop on 289 Station Road in New Limerick. Call Steelstone Industries at 532-2675.
Slice of pizza. That kid must have been hungry, Dom.
Oh man, I think he was still. I believe he was the winner of the 50-50, so probably still jazzed up from that victory.
What a performance by him!
That was a bloodbath.
Looks like me at my wedding. So the Warriors up here 80-36, and we're going to start seeing some people coming in here, I would assume, off the Warrior bench. And Jake Fonjame is in, Kyle Blair, number 22, Keegan Sear, numero 2, all in the contest, along with Bennett.
Nice drive by Tristan Jackman there, though he is unable to convert. Bully's going to do probably a lot of the ball handling here. A good veteran presence off the bench for Fort Kent.
Bully, a junior, Fonjame, a sophomore, Sear, a freshman, Blair, a senior.
Bully drives baseline, but a little too close to the baseline, actually stepping on it, so turnover over to the Hodgdon Hawks. So Foster still doing a lot of the ball handling, probably looking to get teammates some looks here, though, driving and unable to convert either of those attempts. That rebound only able to be knocked out of bounds by the aforementioned Jake Fonjemi. So Hodgdon going to inbound underneath their own basket, see what they have for their out of bounds underneath plays. Jackman tried knocking that one off of Bennett and coming back in to get it. However, he did not establish full position back in bounds, so out of bounds to Fort Kent. Hodgdon still employing the pressure. Nice pass up ahead to Bennett there from Bully for 2. Kind of a tough angle pass to get it. Had to kind of reach back to get it.
Sorry, Dom, I'm looking up the NFL games here so we can get your picks. I do want to reiterate that this Hodgdon team is gonna do some things. You heard Coach Oliver say in the pregame that they easily could have won a handful of contests. Look at this, Oliver to the line. They could have won a handful of their games, and then the record would be a little better. And I'd be curious to see what they do here in the second half of the season.
They have a good mix of veterans and some youth that are going to be able to develop and be parts of the future. So you have to imagine that those players in particular would only improve along the way. So
it's good chance to see a good shooters when they go to the foul line. Oliver showing nice form there. Let's watch his second one. And I'm not trying to jinx him, but he did miss that. Apologize, Walker, but his first one was true.
Jackman throwing that one off the shins of the nearby defenders to retain possession. Get it back into Oliver. He's being guarded by Keegan Sear. Like I said, that's going to be a fun battle to watch those two come up through the ranks throughout their careers.
Sure is. That's what I was telling some of the JV guys here after the game is you're going to see these guys a lot through your high school careers, so it's nice to see them early. Travel there on Sear.
Yeah, he didn't catch that on the foot he wanted and still tried to get into the triple threat with the left foot being the pivot that he wanted, but caught it on the right, so he's called for the travel there. Foster's long three is no good. Hodgdon still playing full court pressure here. Seems to be a 1-2-2. Bully being pressured by Foster. He's going to make the nice pass up ahead to Bennett. Kicks it out to Blair. He's going to take that corner three. A little long. Rebound, though, by Sear. He puts that one back up and in for 2.
Yeah, nice board by the freshman there along the baseline.
The thing with those early threes off of a press is a lot of times they're not back either to defend or get into rebounding position, so Sear takes advantage and puts that one back up in for a quick 2. Fonjemi now defending Fitzpatrick on the wing. They get it back up to Jackman, and he drives and drops it off down to Foster, whose layup just rims out. You'll wonder how. After a lot of contact, they're finally going to tag Bennett with the foul.
Didn't catch the foul there.
Only Fort Kent's third. So Hodgdon to inbound underneath their own basket.
Hodgdon, as we said, coming into the evening 3-8. Their next up will be Madawaska Monday at Hodgdon. They then will host Fort Fairfield and then hit the road back to Madawaska. That's their next 3. So those would be huge games here for the Hawks.
Yeah, Madawaska been coming around a little bit, so those wins suddenly become point worthy.
The tough thing is Coach Rosignol will get some inside info here from Dom. That might be a business no-no, Dom.
No idea what you're talking about. I know nothing of this, Coach Rosignol.
I know nothing. And we'll check the Warriors here. Coming into the evening 9-2, both losses to Caribou, who I heard is pretty good.
Okay, they're an okay squad.
They'll go to Woodland, to Southern Aroostook, to Madawaska, and the next 3 for the Warriors. So the road Warriors here for the next 3.
That must be the end of their away games, though, because it seems like everything's been on the road even earlier.
Yeah, they then finish host Central Aroostook, Woodland, and then they actually, this might be a mix-up by the AD. I'm sorry, Central Aroostook will be at Fort Kent January 29th, and then the Warriors will finish at Central on February 3rd, which I think, no, that's not last playable. Anyway, so some basketball left here, obviously, for both teams.
Yep.
As this winter really heats up as the temperatures cool down. Bully for 3.
Well done there by Ethan Bully. A nice kick out by Bennett to find him, giving him the pass in the good shooting slot. Oliver's going to take another deep 3, and that one just short. That's one that as he grows and matures and develops, that'll be a little easier an attempt for him.
Just a great demeanor by that young man. I know we've talked about a lot about him tonight, but
Yeah, one thing you like to say that I was always told by my coach/father is when you look at a player's face, you should never be able to tell what the score is of the game, and you can say that about Oliver.
For sure.
Fonjami's going to take the shot off a nice little dump down by Bennett. It is no good. They outlet it up to Oliver. He's going to attack.
Look at this.
1 on 3.
I mean, seriously, the shots
jumper.
this kid is making. You know, I think Steph Curry gets a bad rap sometimes by the so-called fundamentalists because the shots he's able to make and create, you're seeing a lot of young players start to do that. And you know, Oliver is you know, a rush low. You know, when you got some vertical, you can rise like he just did that last shot. Something to be said about that.
You can teach players to do a lot of things, but just having that ability to really, quite simply enough, put the ball in the hole as he did there is one of the harder things to teach a player. So someone that comes in with that ability at this early stage of his career is definitely someone to look forward to watching develop. Sear kind of lost track of the defenders behind him there. They're going to get Bennett with the reach in after the fact on Foster. So 2:35 here remaining in this one. A very fast-moving game. Fort Kent with a comfortable lead by a score of 87-41. Coach Sear is going to take a full 60-second timeout. We'll take it as well and be back in 60.
Excellence at ground level is what you get with J. McLaughlin Construction in Holton. Founded in 2012, the company plans the construction of streets, residential areas, and commercial buildings, and they are involved in both public and private projects. Their high-quality work and many years of experience have earned them an excellent reputation and a loyal client base. Regardless of whether you need a detailed plan for a building or would like to build a road, J. McLaughlin Construction is your reliable partner for all your engineering needs. Call J. McLaughlin Construction at 532-6335 or 694-2546.
We all know that fresh new paint can quickly transform the look and feel of your home. Our trained staff can help you select the best paint and color for your mood and budget with our new Color Journeys color matching system. Best look paint and primer in one. It's easier than ever to do it yourself, and it means less time and money spent on the project. Make your personal color statement and go where the builders go for quality do-it-best paint at the best price. The S.W. Collins Company in Caribou, Presque Isle, Holton, Lincoln, and Fort Kent.
So we are back to see out the remainder of this one. Oliver's still doing a lot of the ball handling. This is always good, valuable minutes regardless of the score and the development of players. Foster drives, and they're going to get him for the travel on the jump stop attempt. They'll say that he ended or picked up his dribble before taking off, and not coming down with the two-step simultaneously is why you see that called as a travel. Bennett turns that corner, loses the dribble, however, and Karen ends up with it. He gets it up to Oliver.
Sure is a fast-moving contest, as you said, Don, before the commercial. 2 minutes left there as Oliver continues to put on a show of his own.
You heard the crowd get excited as a few subs will enter the game here for Fort Kent. I think it is now Perba who's getting the taco treatment. He's always a fan favorite.
The home taco treatment. Blair.
Along with
Happy Feet.
It's along with Riley Alley and Ian Albert. So they will check in, and you hear the love that the home fans have for these three.
Perba getting the chant and the smile. The beauty of athletics, the senior, great kid, great student, exceptional student actually.
Yep.
and has played 4 years here, number 12, Aperba.
Been a consistent.
When you're known just by your first name, Dom,
that's all he needs.
Then you've made it.
I've even been known myself to shorten it even just to Perb, and everyone knows
Yep.
who you're talking about.
Yeah, along the lines of Madonna, Prince, Ronaldo, Messi.
Very comparable.
Jordan, Shaq. Can I keep going?
You could. We only got a minute 11 left, though.
All right, who's playing this weekend? We don't have time to look this up. What's the NFL? What's the slate, Jacob? Give us the teams that are playing here.
I believe the AFC is going.
Is this the championship round?
This is the AFC and NFC championships.
Okay. So it's
the Chiefs
Titans
against the Titans.
Okay, I got the Chiefs. Who do you got?
I will as well, as much as I'd like
Don't
to
sleep
see that
on the
one go to-
Titans.
No, do not.
Green Bay and San Fran. Oh, that's a classic matchup.
Yeah.
Where is that game in San Fran? I'm going to take Green
is-
Bay. I'm going to take Green Bay. Oliver.
I'm going to differ with you there. I am going to take San Francisco at home. So I got two home teams.
Okay, so you got
San Fran and Kansas City
in the Super Bowl.
It's going to be a Joe Montana Bowl for the Super Bowl.
KC, I'm going to have to take KC over the Packers for the Super Bowl. Coach Reed, going to coach him up. Nice pass there by Fonjame. Riley's not able to finish.
I'll probably take the Chiefs as well, but as I said, over the Niners.
Is it the Chiefs or the Chefs?
I believe it's the Chiefs. I think you're thinking of a Snickers commercial from the late 90s.
That's correct. Sorry about that. So Jackman's going to get a chance to go to the line. Nope, they're going to call it on the floor, it looks like, Dom. So
they
we'll
are
have an entry.
Jackman gets it, but kicks it out to Foster. He's going to take a three. That one straight on, just rims out.
Stay tuned for the post-game interview here. Who do you think we should grab here, Dom?
Let's see. I would refer to your totals if they were even close to being accurate to see who was leading us.
You know, I'd like to talk to Stephen Pierce. I don't know if he's been interviewed here yet.
Yeah,
at home.
Good guest.
We'll get the truth following this contest.
11.4 seconds remaining here, just playing out the last stretch of this one.
Just want to warn you, there'll be Sweet Caroline playing in the background by Neil Diamond, of course.
As expected.
Countdown is on here.
Forkin just going to hold on to this one. They will have to cross mid-court so as to avoid the 10-second violation unless the officials choose to look the other way. Can't avoid that one, though, as Ian Albert's called with the travel. Not sure he's used to being given much ball handling responsibilities. 3.2 seconds here. Hodgdon going to inbound. And Oliver's going to take the running in heave for three, and that one is no good. So at the conclusion of this one, your Fort Kent Warriors victorious by a score of 87-44. We will take a quick 1-minute break, and we will be back with our post-game guest.
Cotton Valley Health Center, or KVHC, is a network of 6 community health centers dedicated to providing affordable, comprehensive, and high-quality care to people of all ages and incomes. We accept all patients and insurances, including those who are uninsured or on main care. Our committed patient care team is here for you, offering an extensive range of services to provide you with quality health care. We're creating healthy communities starting with you. Call or visit our website today.
So I'm going to now send it down to Eric, who has our post-game guest. And he has Mr. Stephen Pierce.
Okay, we're joined here by senior Stephen Pierce. Great game here tonight, Stephen. Another great win for the Warriors. If you could talk real quick during the broadcast, we talked about your move here to Fort Kent. And it seems like each game you play, you get more and more comfortable and confident on the floor. So just talk about that transition from MDI real quick.
I'm not going to lie, it was one of the biggest transitions of my life, and I wasn't really ready for it, but I'm here with a great group of guys, and they've really made me feel at home. And like you said, every game I feel more and more comfortable, and I think come tourney time, we'll really be ready to go.
Stephen, you're next. And by the way, I've named you the truth. Okay, Stephen Pierce, the truth. Okay, Paul Pierce is okay with that. Your next 3 games, Woodland, and then Madawaska, and I forgot the other one. But anyway, talk about, you got a ton of points coming up, especially with Woodland twice and Central Aroostook twice. So what do you know about those opponents, and how's the team feeling about those games?
I don't know too much about them, but I know playing games against people like Caribou, they really help prepare us for that, and we know they're worth a lot of points, so we're going to go out there, give it our all, and I think we'll do pretty good.
Thank you very much, Stephen. Great game. Congratulations on the player of the game. Back to you, Dom.
Thank you, Eric, and thank you, Stephen, for being our post-game guest. That one brought to you by Pat's Pizza of Presque Isle. We have some point totals being accumulated. In the meantime, we will just read some quick individual stats. Keegan Sear ended up with 3 rebounds. Ethan Bully, 3 rebounds, 4 assists and a steal. Jace Rocheleau, 4 rebounds, an assist, and 5 steals. Stephen Pierce, as we just spoke to, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Eden Parody, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. Kyle Blair chipped in with a rebound. Evan Deshane had 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals. Austin Delisle, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. Jake Fonjemi snuck in a steal. Colin Bennett with 5 rebounds and 2 assists. And over for Hodgdon, we had Tristan Jackman with 4 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. Josh Kaler got a rebound. Troy Hipsley with an assist. Caleb Nash with a rebound. Josh Foster, very active, with 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Seth Tapley got 5 rebounds and a block. TJ Fitzpatrick with a rebound and an assist. Colin Caron with 5 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Damian Sanders with 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. And Walker Oliver with an assist and a steal. And these point totals are making their way over to us now. And I will have Mr. Jacob Hebert read those to you.
Tristan Jackson got 2 points. Kaler got 2 points. Hipsley got 5. Nash got 0. Foster got 10. Tapley got 8. Fitzpatrick got 0. For the Fort Kent boys, Jace Rocheleau got 25. And Evan Deshane got 23. And Kyle Blair got 12.
Perfect. So thank you very much, everyone that was involved in throwing this one together for us. We thank you for joining us, and we hope you will continue to do so for future broadcasts. For Eric Warrington and Jacob Hebert, I'm Dominic Rosignol signing off. Thank you and good night.